Hey there, I'm Sean Collins, and I'm the Esports reporter with the Dallas Morning News, covering OpTic Texas of the Call of Duty League. And today I was just gonna bring my Major One predictions that starts this Thursday and it goes through Sunday at Esports Stadium in Arlington. I'll physically be there in person to cover the event, specifically OpTic Texas, and bringing insider stories. But I did want to bring my predictions, and I'm just using the Call of Duty League Pick'ems format for this. I'm not going to submit them or anything, but I did just want to go through it. I guess just these, we'll get right into it. Here's this winners round starting right now. I do think FaZe is going to beat Breach. I'll give Breach a map because I do think that they might be able to steal an S&D, but 3-1 there. I think OpTic is just better than Surge right now as well. OpTic's been playing well. They're going to want to take advantage of this being their own major. I think that they're going to have a strong showing. They're going to win 3-1. For down here, still in the winners bracket, I do think London is just significantly better than the Gorillas right now, and I'll give that a 3-1 as well, but I could see it being a 3-0. I'm actually going to go with a little bit of a surprise. I don't know if it's a surprise pick for the LA Thieves versus Toronto Ultra match. Two good teams right now. The Thieves have been a little bit better, but I think the Ultra are just built for these kinds of tournaments. So I'm going to give them a 3-2 edge over the Thieves, though I do think the Thieves are a good team. Going into to losers bracket, I am actually going to have the Breach have a quick exit here. I think Florida is going to surprise some people, and I think they're going to win 3-2. I think the Surge are going to 3-0 the Legion. If they don't 3-0 the Legion, then that's kind of a sign to me that the Surge have taken more of a step back than maybe we've thought. I think that they should 3-0 that team. Lim still in losers bracket. I think the Rocker are actually going to knock out the Gorillas. They're going to win 3-2. I think their Search and Destroy is going to take a step, and they're going to steal a respawn. The Thieves, they're going to get matched up against Subliners. That's going to be tough luck for the Subliners. They were either going to get the Thieves or they were going to get OpTic. I don't think either of those, or sorry, they were going to get the Ultra. I just thought New York right now, they've got good players and they have legendary players, but I just don't think that they have it right now. We'll take a look in Major 2, but I think that they get knocked out right here, 3-1. I'll just stay down here for the time being, going through a limb round 2. I do think Florida is going to lose right here to Seattle. I think Seattle wins that 3-1. They're just a better team. Pretty similar story down here. I do think Minnesota might be able to steal an S&D, but overall, I think the Thieves win this one 3-1, and I do think it's possible that this is a 3-0 as well. But I am going to go back up here. It's going to be Atlanta versus OpTic, and this is a matchup I think happens again, not to give anything away, but Atlanta wins this one 3-2. I still think that Atlanta's the best team in the league, but I do think there's room for OpTic to be the best team in the league, depending on how they play on the day. Down here, I think it's going to be Ultra versus London. I think that these are two really good teams, and I think London might even be better right now. I just think that the Ultra are kind of Lanimals. I think that they're going to put it together. They probably learned a lot in the past 2 weeks about their own gameplay, and I think they're going to show out. I expect a big tournament from Cammy, so they're going to win that one 3-2. Down here, I think the Ravens are going to knock out the Surge. I think the Ravens are a top 3, top 4 team right now, and the Surge are just a little bit below that, though they're still quite good. I think OpTic's going to knock out the Thieves. This is a rematch of that Kickoff Classic match, and OpTic did not perform well there. But Texas has played pretty well this season against good teams. So I think that Texas is gonna make their big push right here for a championship run. They'll win that one 3-2. It's gonna be a tight one. Moving forward, I guess I'll just go right here, straight to this. I think that OpTic knocks out London, and I think they're going to play their best Call of Duty of the season right here in these next 2 matches. I think OpTic's going to knock out both London and Toronto here. 3-1 score, both of those, though I could see an option for a 3-2. But going into the championship, I do think FaZe is going to win this. They haven't performed well their last 2 times at Esports Stadium Arlington. I think they're out here to prove that they're still the best team in the league, but I think OpTic is going to make it pretty tough on them. So I'm going to go Atlanta 5-3. I think that's still a pretty respectable scoreline, and it'll be kind of symbolic for the 2 best teams in the league at this current moment. I think these are the 2 best teams in the league at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to FaZe.